else. Okay. Sorry. Good morning, President Stacey Davis Gates. I'm former board member Dwayne Truss, and it was my recommendation to former CEO Dr. Jackson that LSCs have the right to whether they keep SROs in the school. Prior to this, the principals made that decision, but the right thing to do was to make sure that that democratic right belonged and stayed with local school councils. I'm here to stand up for the LSCs on the west and south sides who voted to keep their SROs because we're tired of continued disrespect of the Black community, especially the Austin community. You did not come to our community asking us what we wanted. You decided. Now let's take this example about everybody talking about police officers in schools and leading to arrests and this and that. But Mr. Jackson, I should say Mayor Jackson, he didn't mention the fact that if you look at the OIG reports, reporters is there. We have more sexual misconduct by teachers taking kids to their homes and sexually assaulting them than we had SROs misconduct in our schools. But I don't hear anybody saying we should get rid of teachers. Are we throwing the baby out with the bathwater? Did anybody go granular into that data? Mayor Jackson Potter didn't mention anything about students being recently shot and murdered outside of school. A 14-year-old child murdered another child. And those are the complexities that my kids, my 5 young men who I raised in the Austin community, who have kids in the high school in the Austin community, have to deal with every day. But we got these social justice, liberal individuals that want to keep telling Black folks, we know what's best for you. We know what this is best for you. But the point is that we got very complex problems. Rather than really working with us and trying to go ahead and come up with solutions, you want to go ahead and dictate to us. You're not asking the question like, who are the ones calling the police on kids? What are they being arrested for? What's the local school data? All you look at, well, you know, there's arrest at school. Even if an SRO, we have many SROs like Carolyn Williams and Michelle Clark, who we had to kick the principal out because the principal wanted her to arrest kids every time they rolled their eyes. And she was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Media, I got a lot more to say if y'all want to hear some real deal instead of this propaganda constantly being perpetrated here. Because the fact is that the teachers union and President Stacey Davis Gates are constantly, you know, the fact that Brighton Park Neighborhood Council, they're some political support of CTU. Raise your hand. Once upon a time, I was part of it when it was under President Stacey Gates. They became a wholly owned subsidiary of CTU, and so here they are. But the fact is that Black folks are tired of getting disrespected.
Speaker number one, please
don't live in our community while we got kids like us that's killing our kids in our community, and we understand it is a tough situation. I wish there was no SRO in the police department, but last time I checked, when we all went through that metal detector, we had to go through it, right? There's a reason. That was a young man.
Thank you.
Ask this question.
Number one,
that young man with the Brighton Park Neighborhood Community shirt. Why did the security guard take a knife away from him? Why?
Thank you.
They took the knife away from him because obviously that young man must don't feel protected. And he had to take a
Thank you.
Thank you, former member Cross. Please submit the rest of your things to public comment.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Folks.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Former woman Cross, thank you. Folks
you.
in the audience, thank you for respecting the floor.
All I ask is that you respect the Black, South, and West Side community, and that maybe we have some other kids. If you allow me to, I would bring some other kids and have a entirely different conversation than they.
Thank you.
But you don't want to have that conversation.
Thank you.
I know how many other speakers there are, but you know what? I'm glad I'm back on this side, so that way I don't have to play that role of be a diplomat. Trying to say we're tired of being disrespected.
Thank you for your time.
Kids being killed,
for your comments.
and we're tired of people sticking their holes
Thank you
their
for
heads
your
in the sand.
comments.
I'm just keeping it real.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But you
Sir,
know, I got grandkids.
Sir, I thank you so much for your public comment. I thank you so much for your public comment.
I am going to go ahead and stand up for my community, my kids. And if it makes people uncomfortable, it makes people uncomfortable.
Thank you.
This is the same Dwayne that was before I got on the board, and this is the same Dwayne.
Thank you.
And you know what, President Stacey Davis Gates? please don't come up to shake my hands, because you had opportunity to shake my hand
Thank you.
and to have real conversations,
Thank you.
but you chose not to
Thank
because
you.
you was a wholly owned subsidiary of President Stacey
Thank-
Davis Gates.
Thank you again for your comment.
No, not thank you. I won't say thank you before.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
go ahead and start.
Please submit the rest of the comments.
And
Thank
give,
you.
give
Public
them
comment.
what they
Thank you.
want to say.
Thank
Because
you.
when we try
Thank you.
to be nice, now
Thank you.
listen,
We have to go into the next. We have to go to the next. We can call a recess. We can call a recess.
in order to get
So we're
our
unable to
voices
continue
heard,
business. We'll now move into recess. Vice President Todd Billingsley, motion number 4.
That you all create.
Yes, I move that the board
This is what
take
you
a
said,
short
because you
recess.
will not-
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. I will proceed with a roll call. Member Fahey Hughes?
Yes.
Member Lozano?
Yes.
Vice President Todd Breland?
Yes.
Member Woods?
Yes.
Member Estrada?
Yes.
Member Morales?
Yes.
President Shi?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays. This motion is adopted. We will go into a 20-minute recess.